Across Israel, traffic ground to a halt. Thousands of gay protesters and their supporters blocked traffic at some of Tel Aviv's busiest intersections, a show of force against a government that reneged on its word. Last week, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu promised to support a change in Israeli surrogacy laws, a change that would allow single men and gay couples to purchase surrogacy services. But on the floor of Parliament, he voted against it.
This week, the Knesset voted against the community in not allowing LGBT in surrogacy. But actually, this is a fight, and this is a protest against all violations of rights for the LGBT community that Israel is very proud of, but then when it comes to voting for the rights, constantly votes against.
We feel that we're being used. We feel that the issue of LGBT and equality for LGBT people isn't something you can only flag around the world. You have to prove that you have behind it results, and we want results, and this is the time to get real equality.
Now the backlash has begun to snowball. What started as a shouting match on the floor of Parliament now has thousands of protesters in the streets, and major companies and even local governments have joined in. Around 200 companies announced they would give employees the day off to protest, including tech giants like Microsoft, Apple, and IBM.
The last couple of days are showing how much support the LGBTQ community has in Israel. A lot of companies, the largest companies, have came and joined us.
Surrogacy has been a fringe issue in Israel. In the last 2 decades, since the process became legal at all, only around 700 surrogate births have been sought. Netanyahu said his vote allowed the expansion of surrogacy options at all. His coalition government relies on ultra-Orthodox parties to maintain power, and they vehemently oppose gay surrogacy.
It will bring down the law, and then mothers won't have surrogacy. However, I told a fellow member of parliament that when he submits an amended law for fathers, I will support it. And then both fathers and mothers will have it.
But a political maneuver has launched a wave of unprecedented resistance, and the fringe issue of surrogacy has become a symbol of equal rights in Israel. Ariel Levin-Waldman, I-24 News.